So I would like to show you the head for Invisible DX9 Mirage masterpiece that I'm working on. I didn't really like the head that came with the DX9. I tried to use the Creo head, but now the Sphinx is coming out, so it's a very nice figure, but aesthetically it does not fit my taste. So this is an alternative. You can have a more G1 like Mirage with the DX9 body. This is the state that the head is in now. There are still some print lines visible, and I'm not sure I can avoid them, but I believe that they are really not that noticeable. It's very hard to photograph this in a good way, so I will try to show you a close-up. This is a close-up of the head, so you can see some lines on the face, but when you have it in hand, they're really not that visible. I'm not sure why they're coming out so visible on the video and on the pictures, but when the figure is in hand, they are not so visible. So you can transform him with the head on. What you have to do is just rotate it like this. This joint is still a little loose. I have a new version coming in, so it should be fixed, and the head will hold on this joint, and you just tuck it in, and the whole section then can close. So it looks like this. So as I told you, those print lines are not as visible in hand, and the face it can be removed and changed for another face. I am trying a few different shades of silver. So these are all the prototypes that I was working on to get to this point. This is another version of the same head. My cat is coming to the frame again, so you can see it's more silver in this version, and you can easily exchange the face. So in the future there could be a few expressions possible, and then you just need to snap the head back on, and you have a Mirage with a more silver-like face. It looks nice. I even think it may look better than some of the other figures, but it does not really fit the masterpiece aesthetic in this way. So if you can see, Blue Streak's face is not as shiny as the face of the Mirage, so I believe that this face, which is less reflected, is a better version. Well, but they are exchangeable, and I do paint them myself, so there will be few options available, even with the yellow eyes, if someone wants something like that. Using this occasion, I would like to show you some other things that I'm working on. This is a box that will contain rockets for Predator jets from European line. They are tested, as you can see on the picture. They fit the launchers and also the wings, so they are a nice replacement. They will come in this box with a foam insert, which is not here right now. Next we have the rockets for Turbomasters. I intend to sell them as a full set for every Turbomaster. So the detail is really good. I'll try to focus this. The detail is very good, and they are a very good replacement. I will also be selling a restore kit for Rotorstorm, because a lot of Rotorstorm figures that are available come like this. So they have no rockets and no rotor. So using those rockets, you can, let me just place them. As you can see, they are made to fit the Turbomaster figures, and they are a very good fit. They don't come off easily. And in the box we have a rotor. so that you can, that you can place in here. It's also been tested, so it doesn't fall off. It's very hard, it won't break. And this one is not painted. I'm not sure that I can replicate the transparent version, but I may offer some painted versions, but I think the basic version will come like this, so it will be just bare plastic. It's still, I think, it's still okay. It still looks good. It does allow for transformation, so it does fold. So also I have some pieces for Grapple and Inferno that snap on their belt and make their proportions a bit better. So these are the projects that I'm currently working on. I have others, of course, like the set to race G1 Seeker wings, but this main video is about this guy, Mirage. So I believe that this really fits the masterpiece aesthetic. I will show you him again with the less reflective face. Here he is with the less reflective face that I think better fits the masterpiece line. It's not exactly the same shade, the same silver, but I will be working on improving that. So I may find a more similar shade of silver, but I think this is really good and it's not that different that the camera may be showing it. So I'm open to suggestions on the facial expressions on the head and overall on the project. I am very close to finishing the head. I'm waiting on 2 more prototypes, 2 more versions. I appreciate your input and your comment. So see you at the next movie and the next project.